Charlene. Thank you for your time. I think we're good. It looks good, so it's fine. Thank you for your time. It's a pleasure to meet you and be able to interview you. And how come you ended up acting after all those many years dancing salsa and travel all over the world? I'm like, first of all, where are you from that you dance salsa?
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, but
Okay.
my father's from Colombia
Okay.
and my mother's from,
Can you repeat it?
and I spent at 1 year. What what's that?
Es que I got frozen a little bit. Can you repeat it?
Sure. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, but my father is Colombian and my
Okay.
mother is from Guatemala.
Okay.
And I spent a few years living in both countries as a child from the age of 1 to 6. So I didn't come back to the United States till I was 6 years old. So Spanish was my first language.
Okay. So you ended up dancing salsa, and how you ended up doing this acting? How that
Salsa,
transition come over?
salsa, salsa was a passion and a hobby, and it became a profession. I started traveling around the world, teaching and performing at festivals all over the world in Puerto Rico, in Europe, Paris, Spain, Japan, Korea. And when I reached a certain level, I started being asked by TV and film companies that
Hmm.
needed specific dancers for a salsa scene. I started being asked to be a part of these projects. And that's where I got the bug again to pursue acting. I had always wanted to be an actor as a child, but didn't get the opportunity to pursue that until later in life. And salsa was the first thing that presented me that opportunity. And so I went with it and started pursuing it and went back to school for acting.
Okay. So how was your first job as an actor? How was that doing that? From
The first
dancing salsa and now acting. It's kind of different.
well, the first job that I did as an actor was dancing salsa, and that was in the movie Blow with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz.
Oh, really?
So I got to work on that. Yeah, I got to work on that film for 2 weeks, dance in a few other scenes because they wanted to feature my dancing in these scenes. So it was the first full-length feature film with big stars attached that I got a taste of what it was to be on a set and be acting in front of camera.
So tell me about a little bit about your character in Logan.
My character in Logan is the Federale commander, Commander Ruiz,
Okay.
and my unit is in charge of trying to capture and track down and capture Logan and also X-23, which is the young girl who their mission. You don't know if they're on the good side or the bad side because there's mention in the trailer of the mutants being gone, and there's a reason why they're gone. And there's a reveal in the film that is going to shock a lot of people as to what the reason for the mutants being gone is. And so you don't know if you don't really you're trying to get a feel for who is good and who is bad in it, and it quickly becomes apparent which side I'm on. But I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Okay, no, don't say it because I even haven't watched it. I had to watch it. It's going Friday. So, what was the biggest challenge for you for this movie? Because I know it's full of action, a lot of stuff going on. And what is your biggest challenge on this movie for you?
Well, for me, because I spent 8 years in the military in the Marine Corps in the United States, for me to put on a military uniform wasn't something new. So
Uh
that
huh.
for me was just something that I already had an experience, and I knew how to conduct myself in a military fashion. So that really helped me in portraying this character, in a position of leadership, having to tell his troops what to do, where to go, and keep the mission on track. But for me, actually, what the challenge was offset because we shot in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the first 4 or 5 days there, I kept getting these really bad headaches, and I didn't know what was happening. I later found out that Albuquerque is at the same altitude as Denver.
Oh
So
yeah,
what I
I'm in
was getting
Denver.
headaches from,
I'm in Denver.
I
I
was
know
getting
that.
altitude headaches, and I kept wondering why I was short of breath. I work out. I consider myself a pretty fit person, but the first 3 or 4 days, I kept thinking, oh, I'm really exhausted.
Yeah.
tired. What's going on? Am I not sleeping well? Am I not eating well? But it was the altitude that was the challenging part for me.
Okay. Yes, it is very challenging when you move to a high place. It is very challenging. Even the stairs, you're like, I'm out of breath. It is hard. So, and
Right.
what we gonna expect more for you? What's your new projects where we can see you again?
Well, I'm going to be appearing in two upcoming series. Colony on USA with Josh Holloway.
Okay.
They're to start playing season 3, and my character's introduced in the latter part of season 3. So we'll see what they end up doing with this character if the series should go on to season 4.
Okay.
And then also I'll be appearing in the CBS series Training Day with Bill Paxton,
Okay.
which aired last week. However, the unfortunate news of his sudden passing this past weekend was very sad news. I did get an opportunity to work with him and get to know him, and I'd known him for years, so it was pretty shocking to have that happen. But I believe that CBS is going to continue to show the series because they did film the entire first season.
Okay.
See what the writing staff does with future series or seasons for Training Day. But those will be the two things that I'll be appearing in very shortly.
Okay, nice. Well, it's been a pleasure. I wish you the best, all our success in this movie and all your new projects. And it's been a pleasure to meet you and talk to you.
Oh, it's your pleasure. I love your hair, by the
Oh,
way.
thank you. I'm crazy. Don't mind me.
I love it. Pleasure. Thank you for
Thank
having me.
you. Thank you for your time. Besos.
All right.
Bye.
Besos.